What's up, guys? It's your girl Sydney. I'm back. I had to take a little minute off because just been trying to gather my thoughts and get everything together so it could be great and amazing and understanding when it comes to delivering the messages that I am meant to deliver. Do not scroll past this video. This sound is for you. This message is for you today. And it's one that I've actually been pursuing myself. Like, right now. Actively. It's one of the hardest things you can ever do. I promise you. Cutting ties to people is not easy. Especially when you don't feel like you need to move on yet. Or you feel like there's a hope and possibilities for something greater in the future and for things to fall in line. But for right now, this is what we have to do for ourselves. And hey, you know God is here. If it's meant to be, it will always be. And that's how I see it now. I kept resisting. I was like, oh my God, do I really have to do this? I love this person so much. I don't even think I should. Do I even want to? No, I don't. I don't want to. This is what I kept thinking about. I'm like, this person is and has been a big part of my journey, a big part of my life, even in the smallest amount of time that we've been together. It's kind of crazy what the influence of people have on you. As I said that. It's kind of crazy the intensity that a relationship can bring. The turmoils, the happiness, the roller coaster of emotions. It's kind of crazy how all of that plays a big part of a relationship. But this is a time when things just it's not working out anymore. It's time to cut those ties. Bring that energy back to yourself. Release them. And you know what's crazy? Alright, let me explain. I want to tell a story because this is kind of crazy. First of all, cutting ties. Cutting those energetic ties. I'm a little emotional if my voice is cracking or shaking, because this morning has been a little bit wild on the emotional side. Just thinking about all of this and my prayers to God. You know, you get emotional when you really tapped in. So this is what I wanted to say. I've been told from someone who knows a lot about this, a friend of mine from Nigeria. He said, you have to do like, I don't want to say the word because God doesn't really like that word, but you have to do like a cleansing period where you release these people mentally. You have to do it for your divine clarity. And divine clarity is it's a personal journey. And it's not exactly tangible for anyone. It's an experience that is felt deeply, where everything comes together and begins to make sense, but not in like a logical kind of way. It's more on a deeper soul feeling kind of way. You know, when you have those realization moments and it just clicks, it's like, wow, that is divine clarity. When you just sit and you think with yourself in a very peaceful state, and you're just not distracted or anything, and you begin to think on whatever comes to mind that's affecting you, or whatever you're thinking about, and you're trying to make sense of it, and then all of a sudden you start putting things together and it just clicks, and then you get a rush. It's like a rush. I remember one time that happened to me, and it was so intense, like I had to grab the wall. I literally had to grab onto whatever that was next to me. I think it was my dresser, but I was like, oh, wow, that was intense. When that thought came together and it just made sense, that is divine clarity. It can happen differently for you though, but that was the way I knew everything made sense at that point. Like I almost got lightheaded. It was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy when I was like, oh, I was like, when you get that feeling and you're like, oh my gosh, we don't curse God over here. But when you get that feeling, that's when you know you understood something on a deeper level. That is your higher self, your more aware self. That is what God is doing to help you become more wiser, become more knowledgeable, become more stronger on your purpose, leading you to your greatness. That's God. He's there. He's with you always. He's helping you realize these things and put them together. It happened for a reason. Even if it is the most beyond craziest reason. Like if you've been going through something so intensely and so like hurtful, babes, God gonna help you put it together and make you realize why you had to go through that in the first place. I promise you. I love it. I'm always saying I promise you because it's a fact. And I know from experience. And I know because my friend and people tell me that are more enlightened and further on their journey than I am. You learn from these people. Remember, you're learning, always learning. Never ever stop wanting to learn, because then you'll be stuck. And you don't want to be stuck. You don't want to be in a time loop where everything is just going in circles. You want to get to your location, your destination that God wants you to be in. And it's going to feel like magic. When it's happening, you'll know, because it feels like pure peace, magic, calmness. You'll see things clear. You'll feel it. You'll know that your spirit is aligned. You'll know that. And that is divine clarity as well. Yes, baby. Yes. When your body and your nervous system is relaxed and controlled, that is part of your divine clarity. That's when you'll know. You'll be able to trust yourself and your thoughts and your feelings And you know what is what. You know what is reacting in the moment. Is it your logical? Is it your logical sense, or is it your spiritual sense, or is it your heart that's reacting? And you'll know, and you'll know how to navigate it at that point. Yeah, excuse me, but you'll know. You'll definitely know. Let's get back to cutting those cords. Because, honey, did you know that those sexual ties and unhealthy attachments that you have to these people that are constantly shifting your energy, or you feel drained, or you feel like there's no balance between the connection, those are the people that you need to let go of in the moment, because it's just not working for you right now. And possibly vice versa, they probably feel the same way. If it's not working for you right now, it's good to detach. It's best to detach for your higher good, so that you can begin to tap into your divine clarity and your true nature that God wants you to be on, and understand and live in your purpose. It's time to cut those ties. Cut those ties, baby. Cut those ties. When I tell you, it's one of the most freeing things that you can ever do. It is. It is. But it all starts with the mental. Are you ready? Are you ready to break free from the chains of trauma bonds, of codependent relationships that are affecting you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically? You can feel it. You're always drained. You're always tired. Your intuition leaves you. You don't know how to think clearly. You don't want to eat sometimes. Your thoughts are ruminating. You just keep thinking about the same thing over and over and over. And it's driving you crazy. Literally. That's literally you becoming insane. Not even trying to laugh, but that's how real it is. You're literally becoming insane, obsessed. Those thoughts are just possessing you. They affect you in every single way. You need divine clarity. You need to be in a more relaxed state of mind and start healing your nervous system. When you start to heal your nervous system, I'm still shaky from my prayers this morning. When you begin to heal your nervous system, that's when everything will fall in line. You will naturally begin to see and feel blessings raining on you. When I tell you raining on you, I'm telling you, every time you go outside or have an interaction, nothing but positivity, nothing but good energy is around you. Opportunities are going to start coming to you. People are just being willingly nice and giving. It's whoa, where am I? What just happened? I was just crying and stressing and bugging out in the house, but now look at this. This feels like I like this feeling. It's you just feel so good about it. afterwards, because you know that's God aligning everything up for you, leading you to your purpose, leading you to better and better, and just amazingness. I promise you, it's kind of spooky. It's kind of spooky. It is, because you never know, like, where are we going now? But it's just, you have to trust God and trust in your divine clarity. Let's go. Let's go. Believe in yourself. Believe it can happen for you. That's number one. You have to believe. You have to believe that love for you, that love, that energetic greatness is for you. You have to believe that first in order for it to manifest, in order for it to come into fruition. You have to believe that is for you first. Or if you're really, really down in the rut, if you are really, really, really at your lowest, start praying. When I tell you, when I was at my lowest, and I was like, God, I don't even have faith anymore, God. Yo, I'm about to cry. I don't even have faith anymore, God. I don't even know what's going on, God. I need you to help me right now. Give me faith in you. Give me faith in you, God. That's all I want right now. Bring me back home. Bring me back home to you, God. That was the first thing I said, because baby, I was down. I was so I was lost. I didn't believe in anything. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe in nothing. Like, when I tell you nothing. And that's the first thing I said. I said, God, please help me believe in you again. Help me believe in you again, and please don't ever make me feel this way again. Please, Father God, I don't want to never believe in you again, because that was a terrible, terrible time, and I just felt so lost because I didn't have faith anymore. My faith was gone. I stopped praying. I stopped looking for my higher guidance. I was stuck in like nothingness, like just stuck. And I was like, God, every single night I would be like, God, please give me my faith again. Give me my faith again. And now it's more powerful than ever. And now it's more powerful than ever, babes. And now I am walking in my path. And I remember, yo, this is crazy. I got like 3 stories of how my life started leading up to this moment right here. It happened when I had to cut ties with an ex, and it was intense, but I know it's real, just because I knew I did it. It was kind of crazy. I did it, and it happened, and I felt like myself again. I felt free. I didn't feel the attachment to that person anymore. And that's how I know this works. So in order for you to cut your ties with your exes, that's you bringing your power and taking your energy out of that situation. Those very unhealthy feelings, obsessive thoughts, this is all gonna end for you when you cut those ties. But your mind has to be ready to do it. It's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. But if you want to take it a step further and completely cleanse your body now, oh, we could do that too. But what I did and what I was told to do from my spiritual, this girl, she was magical. But I'm not sure if she was fully tapped into the light side. She said she was. She said, I can't do any dark magic, because then that comes back to me. To herself, she said that would come back to me. She said, I don't play with dark magic. I don't do dark things, because that will come right back to her. And I was like, that definitely makes sense, because I believe in karma. Baby, yes. She's like, yeah, I can't hurt you. She said, I can't hurt you, because that will come back to me. So why would I even she was like, she really made it clear that she does not do dark magic, because everything that she does to another will come right back to her. And I believe that 100%. So what she did, she told me, listen, at this time at night, I'm gonna need you to go into a quiet place where you have no distractions. And this is the beginning. Just to remind you, this is the beginning of cutting ties. You have to cut that cord. And this is the beginning. This is what you have to do. You can do it. You can do it without, what I'm about to tell you. Like I said, it's all in the mind. You can affirm it. You could talk to yourself with affirmations if you're ready. But you need to be ready, babes. And if not, brainwash yourself till you're ready, to be honest. If you really feel like you're in an unhealthy situation, like I said, when I prayed to God and I said, God, give me faith. Yeah, I wanted that faith back. And that's what happened, because I kept affirming it. I said, give me my faith back, God. Give me my faith back. And you just have to talk. You have to ask, and you shall receive. When you actually receive, that's what you have to do. So let's get it. You affirm it. But you need you need intentions. Like you want that to be. Like I said, with the faith, I needed it. So my intentions were there. I said, God, give me my faith back. I don't want to ever be distant from you ever again. Do you hear me, God? Do you hear me, God? I was so passionate about it, and I'm not even playing. Those are your intentions. Where's your passion? Where's your drive, your want, your need for it? Affirm it. You could say something like, I release all and every energetic attachments I have to this person. You say their name. That no longer serve my highest good. And keep repeating that. I release all and every energetic attachments to this person that no longer serves my highest good. Because it doesn't. Deep down, you know what's working for you, and you know what is not. You keep repeating that. And slowly but surely, those bonds between you and that person will diminish. It will not be as intense. And you will begin to feel free from that person and them clouding your thoughts. And then always on your mind, manipulating you, controlling you. You will not be carrying their energetic emotions anymore. That's another thing. That's another reason why you need to cut those cords to these people. The cord is like Visualize it. They say you have to visualize it as like an umbilical cord is attached to you and that person, like this long cord. Wherever they go, this cord follows them. They walk with the cord. It's kind of creepy, but you're walking with that cord. So whatever this person is going through, you can feel it. Oh, honey, you can feel it because you have ties to this person. Especially when you're sexually involved, that's when the lock in. That's when it begins to tie and get stronger and stronger the more you guys interact on a spiritual, emotional, sexual kind of way. It just gets stronger. And wherever they go, you're with them. It's kind of crazy. You're just attached to that. And you need to release that. You need to. Because look, it gets even crazier for me. This story is crazy. Like, my ex, not the one that I cleansed from, but one recently that I'm cleansing from right now. But he had a blood bond with another. This is spooky. This is real spooky. It gets spooky. He had a blood bond with another that he was with for a few years. Did you know? Because I did not. So, honey, babes, that is attached to me now. Seriously, because it is attached to him. He never really broke free from that. And that was the problem with us. We always had problems. Because of that, he was still attached to his older situation, his old situation. You have to be aware of that too. When it comes to cutting cords, that's why you need to do it. They are attached to whoever they were with in the past. Yeah, and all those people who they're still attached to, or still have attachments to, or still, even if they're even like entertaining them in any type of way, they still have a tie there, and that goes back to you. That all that drama, whatever they go through, goes back to you. You feel it. You're carrying it now. It's on you. All of that is blocking your blessings. When I tell you blocking your blessings is blocking your faith, is blocking you energetically. Because everything is energy. Everything is energy. There's even a video with SZA. She's like, energy. She's like, oh, he's asking her. He's like, oh, the guy in her video. He's like, oh, what is this? What is love? What is this cup? And she's like, energy. Everything is energy. Hello. This is real. This is so real. Like, all of that goes back to you. Everything is energy, and it is affecting you. So he had this blood bond, and I never thought anything of it. I was like, I guess, they had their history. Time goes on. No. It does not. He's still bringing that drama to you, babes. He's still bringing that drama to me. Whatever they going through. And even her, like, I'm able to feel her too. It's kind of spooky. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of disgusting. It's kind of nasty. And for that, I also need to break ties. All for the strength of that. The minute he told me that, I was like, whoa. I guess that was your relationship. I understand. You want to be so tapped in and so locked in with each other. I understand. But did you break free though? That was my question. I said, did you break free from that? How do you know? How do you know that you're like not attached to that anymore? And he said he wasn't. Yeah, okay. The lies people tell. Can't really believe people nowadays. But listen, that's not my problem anymore. I'm breaking ties, baby. The cord is cut. Or it's in a process of being cut fully. Because recently we connected again, right? But I noticed something was off. He was a little bit more detached. And I know why. Do you know why? Because I'm pretty sure you know why. Ding, 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 ding. He's still attached to his ex. And I understand that. Listen, I'm all for love. You know what I'm saying? Baby, just be real about it. Just be honest. And I said this in my previous video. Just be honest about what you're doing. You love the girl? Cool. Let it be known. Let me decide what I want to do and how to move forward. Give me my rights. Like, hello. Respect me. But people don't care. So you have to do it yourself. You have to just cut those ties. Allow him to deal with whatever he's dealing with. And remove yourself out of the situation. That's all you can do. That's all you can do and all you need to do in order to set yourself free from the chains that they're locked in. Because they're locked in, baby. They're locked. That blood bond is something different. They're locked in. That shit ain't. That is not. That is not something you just easily get out of, unless you want to. You have to be mentally ready, and I don't think he is. So it's okay, baby. Because I know I'm an amazing person. I know I'm incredibly smart. I know I'm growing. I know I'm learning. I know I'm maturing. Baby, I know. And when I am ready, when God wants it to be, my perfect person that is meant for me will be. I have no worries. I'm just flowing through life right now. And that's what we need to get you to do, my people, my soul family. Flow through life. Know that God is allowing you to do and see everything that you need to see right now. Become aware of that so that you can surpass it. Get to where you naturally want to get, where your soul is craving. I promise you. Follow what I'm about to tell you. So listen. Back to, because I keep bouncing. I'm in story mode. And then I'm in teacher mode. I'm in, telling you what I've been through. Trying to share my experiences so that maybe you could pick something up and apply it to your life. That's all I'm here for, baby. I'm tapped in with you. I just want you to be great, my beautiful soul family. Let's get it. So after you affirm it with intentions, remember, visualize. Visualization is big part of the process. This is exactly what you need to break the tie. Visualization and meditation. You have to be relaxed and not distracted, and think. Say, hey, it's time. I need to break free from this. I can't take it anymore. You have to want it. You gotta have that. You gotta have that inside of you, and you gotta be like, I'm ready, God. I'm ready to break free. I'm ready. So when you're in a really relaxed state of mind, And you could put the mellow music. You could put that calm music, whatever you want to listen to. Nothing crazy though, nothing like rah, rah, rah. Unless it relaxes you. Nothing like that's gonna like make you feel like anything emotionally or anything like that. Just something that's gonna calm you down. Something that's very meditative. Put sounds like nature sounds, or like birds in the jungles, or like frogs, or like something like that. Those type of sounds. The coqui from Puerto Rico, the little, the little sound. I don't even want to do. I was gonna go. Look, my voice cracking. I can't even right now. My voice cracking. But put that meditative sound on and just relax. And when you go relaxed, that's when you start to think about that picture that I was describing earlier, that chord. Look at that chord and look at that person. And tell yourself, I am cutting ties with you. I can't do it anymore. I release all energetic attachments to you. You say the person's name that no longer serve my highest good, and envision yourself cutting that cord with the smallest scissors, knives, samurai swords, whatever you feel is best that's gonna cut that cord. Just do it. Start cutting it. Visualize yourself doing it. But you gotta be in a very present moment when you're doing this. Start cutting. Start cutting. Visualize yourself cutting. And when you cut it, visualize like a burst of like energy. Like a burst of energy just coming right back to you. And it's hitting you, like it's coming right back to you, like entering your body. Envision that. And watch you start to begin to feel lighter, freer. I don't know if that's a word. Free. Allow yourself to feel that. Ooh, I just did it just now. Ooh, and whoa. Whoa, I just did it with you guys. I cut the tie. And I brought my energy back to me. And I feel it. I feel a little bit lighter. I'm not even going to lie. We're cutting ties together. It's happening in real time. Even though time doesn't exist, but yeah. We're cutting those ties so that we can be empowered again. So that we're not going crazy at home. So we're not in emotional roller coaster. We're not attached to their blood bonds. Their attachments to others, their sex buddies. And you know what's crazy? It's even worse when your person that you're involved with, sexually, emotionally, spiritually tied to, and if they're messing around and doing things while they're with you and going back to you, you're gonna be drained. You're gonna be like, all of that is attached to you now, and it's all in the mind. Remember that. You can, if you're a detached individual, that it doesn't affect you at all. Like, if you feel like these, like what I'm saying is, I don't know, if it doesn't affect you, then maybe this does not apply to you. I'm talking to people that are going through what I've been through, actively still thinking about random exes, wondering how they're doing, missing people that you don't need to be missing anymore because they did things that affected you. You don't need to be attached to that anymore. Let it go. Let it go. This is for you. I'm not talking to people who's headstrong and don't feel affected by anything. Or maybe like, I don't know, maybe delusional too. But the video hit you and hit your page for a reason, so that you can listen to the message. Even if it's not now, it can happen in the future. You can always come back and cut those ties. Let me pause the video. I think I should have did a part 2, but this is pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie.